Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and we're back here in SimAirport. We've moved on about a day and a half, possibly even 2 days. I lose track of time so much. Actually, I do really lose track of time when I'm playing this game. It is kind of, I think that the phrase is a time sink. Time just disappears and you're endlessly monitoring, watching, tinkering, tweaking the various aspects of your airport, which makes this, in my mind, a rather good game. Amongst the greats. That's one of the things about great games, isn't it? You just can't tear yourself away. You know you must. You know you actually have a life somewhere outside of this screen, but it never quite seems important enough to abandon the game, your little people, as a very important life in the development of whatever it is you're developing. Anyway, waffle, waffle, waffle. We're back here in the game. We've moved on in a little bit of time because I always need to make money in the game, at least. And we're doing very nicely today. $184,000 profit so far today. Yeah, we're going to need that because we've got a couple of big expansions planned. I think I mentioned at the end of the last episode, my mouse zoom is a bit iffy today, so apologies for that if it does sort of slip in and out, up and down inadvertently. I want to expand its runway from 120 to 150 tiles so that I can actually get the really properly big aircraft in. Well, those that will go into a large as opposed to extra large gate, because I've only got the large gate here at the moment, and I want to take advantage of some more airlines. So we need to do that, and I've also got other big expansion plans. If I go upstairs, ooh, colours. Yeah, this whole area here I want to make use of, largely in line with one of the fabulous new features they've added to the game as part of the July update, which I've mentioned at the beginning of the last episode, to do with airline negotiations. We'll see that as we go through. And I've done a couple of things prior to loading the game for this session. I left them out, and I don't know why. I obviously just forgot them. These digital ad displays, they have a slight negative impact on the decor environment value, because who likes to see sort of blatant advertising while you're going about your business? But they do earn a modest amount of money, so they've only just been put down for today's shift. So we'll see how much they add to my bottom line. I've also finally moved into recurring order for fuel. And I've set a market percentage tracker rather than the fixed price that I was using before. So that does mean that aircraft demand will fluctuate day by day. And I suppose there's a risk if the price plunges too much compared to the price I bought the fuel at. I suppose make a loss, I think. I've not seen that yet, but at least it stops me spending 10 minutes of every episode watching the price of fuel go up and down, so I'm sure you're quite relieved about that. Okay, so I will need to run this to the end of the day because I can't upgrade, see the zoom thing again, I can't upgrade this runway, I'll get the words right eventually, until night time. So we've got a few hours to go yet, so let's speed things along a little. But it is a nice easy upgrade once it's done. It's not that expensive, but laying the foundation for all this stuff is very expensive, hence the need for money. Okay, so one thing I have done in addition to the fuel and the digital ad displays, you might just notice I've moved my ATC tower. The longer runway will terminate somewhere around here, so it actually obviously it goes beyond the current length. Which meant, in some configurations at least, getting the taxiway to that end of the runway wasn't possible because this ATC tower was too close up here. And there does need to be a sort of a couple of tiles gap between any objects and a taxiway. So I've just moved it down there briefly. I mean, I say moved it. I mean, in real terms, of course, that is quite a major upheaval to the running of an airport. But I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, what else do we need to worry about here? Oh, one thing I did notice before we get into doing stuff properly, you see it here. Look there, you see it. Look, hey, yes, an EAM flight. I'm not actually involved in any negotiations yet, so this must be a feature that's kind of unlocked. I'm not honestly sure about this, and by all means comment and tell me I'm wrong, but I think the early morning flights are part of the government grants system, which is again a new feature of the July update to the game. Now, because I'm playing the same save game that I started before the government grants feature was enabled, I don't have those objectives to reach anymore. I don't meet and receive grants from the government, so all the features are immediately available to me if I can afford them and I can run them. So that's why that's there, I think. And you can only get government grants if you select that when you start a new game. And again, as I think I said in the beginning of the last episode. So I could try using those as well. But yeah, why did I come here? Oh yes, one of these locked ones here. Pappy, which I did once upon a time work out what that stood for. It's some sort of plane assist information system. Actually, does it tell me on here? Now, I don't have it on my runways yet because I didn't think I need it in terms of weather, in terms of making my runway usable in all weathers. This ILS does there, but some airlines apparently do require it, and I can't get to those airlines. I can't offer them contracts unless I have Pappy. So Pappy, precision approach path indicator. I can actually then, because these do stay, I don't know what orientation they're supposed to be, so if I put one like that, then another one up here like that. Does that make sense to anyone? Again, if I've got this entirely wrong, feel free to comment and tell me what an idiot I'm being. So I'll put another one on here. We'll put you there, there, and we'll put another one down here perhaps. Okay, so I've just spent a fair amount of money on these, but I think I'm still profitable. $359,000. Yeah, I'm quite profitable. Okay, right, let's slow this down. Let's see where we are. Let's zoom into our gates. They've all gone. They've all gone. Yep, we've just waited for this one aircraft to finish, and then I can get the runway upgraded once he's taken off. Nice sound effect of jet engine roaring to take off velocity. Very nice. How are we doing? We're about 10 people short. Come on, folks. Let's mosey along there. Yeah. One thing I noticed is that in some of the other YouTube players that I've watched of SimAirport, and indeed on the dev live stream they did for the new patch, a lot of people don't use queues on gates. Not quite sure why. They obviously require a fair amount of space. So if you want a sort of long, thin, narrow departure area, you're the janitor, then it can be difficult squeezing these queues in. But I like them because otherwise you just get this scrum around the desk. Okay, once this guy's off, we'll set the workforce on the oh, we've taken that one. Okay, so let's get this runway upgraded. I think it needs to start. Can I start it there? If we start it there, that's 150 tiles. Yeah, I can't go any further than that. 150, you see? It's a nice increase in the number of aircraft that I can support. So let's put that in. And again, the nice thing is, as we noticed when we upgraded that to the 120 length runway, it keeps all your existing upgrades, the ILS, the runway lights in particular. Right, I don't know how long they're going to take to do that, so what we'll do is I will fast forward this little bit and I'll see you in a moment, come morning time, when they've finished the upgrade to the runway. Okay, so our passengers are starting to arrive at the airport. It's an hour or so before the first flight arrives. The runway has been completed, but we do need to add these extra lengths of taxiway to either end of it, so it's taking a little bit longer, and planes are arriving already. It's not a nice day. The weather is very inclement. So I haven't looked at this for a while, have I actually? What's the green? Wind speed, precipitation. Oh, I'm sure it was raining earlier in this morning. But get this bit of runway finished, guys. Come on. Come on before our... Excellent. Right. Everyone can turn up. Okay. Yeah. Everything's looking good. Okay, so we're 623. So are we? We're already in profit. That's nice. Yesterday, you may remember, we kind of ended the day on a 358,000. Yeah, all the extra costs, the materials, the fuel, $130,000 for fuel. Yeah, our profits dipped somewhat, but we're still profitable. Did we get our perfect ops bonus? We did. Yeah, I lost it again. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe just tinkering around as I've been doing, someone got lost. Oh, there was one thing that might have been the issue. My transport capacity. This green line, which is the capacity of the buses coming into the airport, was around here somewhere, so it was a little bit on the low side. So I increased my frequency of buses to every 15 minutes from every 20. Which actually means there is actually a research I could do here, which is not landing. I do want land expansion. Where's the? There's one for buses, I'm sure. You know how there are the things here which you've seen. Upgraded buses. So I could do that for 30 grand. Let's see how we go though. Okay, so the next part of the plan is to upgrade this area of the airport. Now what I'm planning to do is, downstairs we've got this area here which is just our offices. They're small poky little offices, which is fine for managers. I mean, what do they want big fancy offices for? But we're going to need conference rooms so that we can properly engage with our customers, the airlines. So I'm going to create a kind of conference room suite, an executive suite here at the front of the airport. And that's how I've laid this all out. I have actually played this through, so I've been able to kind of plan where I want things on this floor. And it seemed to work rather nicely. But first jobs first, let's get some foundations laid. And this is kind of where the expense comes in. As you can see, that's 213 grand just for that bit. Let's do that. And this bit here, another 84. Yeah, let's do that. Do I want to do this last bit as well? 73. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it all. Let's be rash. Okay, again, let's speed the guys up. But it's been rather nice actually seeing this because, again, as we saw in the last episode, the one-way system is working quite nicely there. So when I eventually grow beyond the capacity of this particular site and decide I want to start a whole brand new airport, it does show that you can actually really create some rather quite interesting airline designs. Airline, airport. There are too many words beginning with the word air. Airline, aircraft, airport. I'm getting them all mixed up, but hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to make money today by the look of it. But let's see. I'm not sure how quickly these guys will be able to finish building the foundations up here. Oh, if I missed that bit out, well, I want that bit there as well, actually. That's an important feature. Of the plan for this. Have I missed something out there? Oh no, I don't think I have. I think they've built that. That's the trouble. These planning colours are really, really useful, but they sometimes get in the way as when you're building is to see exactly what you put down where. But everything else appears to be going nicely. Baggage is working. I love the baggage system. That works really so nicely. Look at that. Bags in, bags out. Bags in, bags out. Oh. What I think we're going to do here, once we're sort of done with our other expansions, is expand our airport down south here and bring it out, and perhaps add in our additional gates along this lower edge. So we'll need, I think, a much bigger and perhaps differently arranged baggage system as well for that. But yeah, I've got some plans on how I want to do it, but I'm not sure I'll actually do it with this airport. So we may have to start again with a brand new airport. But it certainly has been fun learning the game on this starter and seeing how far you can push it. How are the guys doing? Oh, I think they're doing quite nicely. Yep, yep. This is good. Ooh. I think we'll make a loss again today, but it won't be by much. Just as I talking, this is going to be my conference suite, but on that, if we look at the airline interest, as you may recall, I did employ a sales rep previously, talking to Malta, and look how much improvement I've had in the communication there. That really is rather good. So I could just actually employing sales reps, even without having negotiations ongoing or conference rooms. That does make a vast improvement in your relationship with the airlines. Now this Spark Jet wanted the Pappy. So what could they offer me? Ooh, some nice big. Yes, 767, 250 maximum passengers. I can handle that now. I think I could. My favourite airline, Malta. You only go up to the 320 Neo, 165. So it's interesting how you develop these kind of. You engage with the airlines so much that you actually develop favourites amongst the game. Okay, so that day has ended, and my guys have pretty much finished off the foundations here for this new conference suite. So yeah, those are the walls there. I will delete them as we go through. Let's have a quick look at our profit though before I continue the building. So yesterday, we did lose quite a fair amount of money actually, but again most of that was fuel. So if we take 121 off that, a 30,000 loss on one day, that's not bad actually. Perfect ops, excellent. People are getting to their planes on time. Airport value, nearly 3 million in value. That's rather nice. I have been slowly repaying bits of the loan, so it's gone down now to 750,000. But my daily interest isn't extortionate, certainly on the amount of money that I'm earning, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Right, have the guys finished? I think they have. Okay, so what we need to do here, we need to define a visitor's reception, and that's what this area here is. And what that means is that I can place an ordinary door here, and even though that's an ordinary door, the visitors reception area here will ensure that nobody goes through that door who is not allowed to go into a secure zone of the airport. So the visitors reception will make everything this side of the door a secure zone. So that's where my conferences can take place, because the visitors reception is where the airline executives will come to and say, I have a meeting with my sales rep. and they'll be given a lanyard or a badge or something. So we need a reception desk. There you go. We'll stick you in there, I think. That's good. So if we look at secure, yeah. So all this is secured. This is protected because there are walls there. That will change once I get the walls organised properly. So we just want construction. Let's build our walls. So we'll put walls in there. All there. There. And there. And we'll put our first conference rooms up here. No, that's not where I want it. I want it there. There we go. These will be zoned as conference rooms. Okay. These here will be offices, so we will move some office staff up here to the first floor. Slightly bigger offices than they got downstairs, so perhaps our more senior executives will live here. So we want some doors. We'll put a door in there and a door in. Actually, let's get rid of that wall. Dismantle that. Click it. There you go. Let's dismantle that wall there. And that one there. Okay. That should work. We don't need that there either. Okay, so if we clear this planning area here so that I can see more exactly where the walls and the conference rooms are. That's better. Okay, let's dismantle that little wall there. There you go. Okay, so this conference room, we've got a door in there. We need some more doors. So we'll put a door in there, door there, door there, and a door there. Should we put windows in as well? You may recall there were people, no names mentioned, who kept telling me to put windows in my buildings, in my rooms. They were, of course, absolutely right, but I'm not going to admit that. No. A couple there, one there. Got to have windows by the doors. They're indoor windows, but they still actually affect the quality of the room, the environment of the room. So let's put some desks in. And we will have you that way around. You can be that way around as well. These are huge offices. Now, one thing I wasn't sure of is if you put, shall I try it actually here? If I put 2 desks in here, is it possible to get 2 members of staff in there? I don't know. Oh, we'll find out in a minute perhaps. You there, you there. You can sit there. And you there. Okay, the conference room tables. What should we go with? Light wood? Let's put a large table in there. It's a fairly large conference room. There and there. We need some desks. Desks, we don't need desks, we need chairs. There we go. And we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Okay, so let me just pause here for a second and give myself a moment's thought. How are we doing profit-wise? Oh, we've got loads of money to spend. So what we could do, I want to build some walls here. Do I want to build it like this? I think I will. We'll see how this works, actually. Down there and down there. Let's clear this planning out of the way. Okay, so we've got a wall there we don't need. There we go. And we want some more doors. There. 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 Oh, that's two offices. Ah. It's having that wall in the middle to start with, wasn't it? It just upset. So just make that one office. That's better. Okay. So what if we take CTO? Let's take our finance officer out of there. So let's clear that zone to start with, so he should then move up to one of these offices. That's what he's doing, so let's get the carpet up there. We'll use the same colour carpet for our offices. There we go. Let's see. Move up. He's taken that first office there. That's fine. Okay. What carpet shall we use? What floor shall we use for our conference room? That's a different colour. I don't think we've used green elsewhere, so we'll use green there. We need a general purpose carpet for here. That nice light bluey grey kind of colour. Yeah, let's use that. Up here. There you go. And we'll put it all the way down here as well. Yeah, I've got this bit at the front I'm not quite sure what to do with. I'll have to, right, and in there I want sort of tiling. So we'll put tiles in there. Oh, has that destroyed the walls? I have a feeling it might have done. Oh, that's frustrating, isn't it? Yeah, I think it has. Bother. Okay, let's get rid of all this other planning stuff. Oh, I need another wall in there. Right, I need walls in there. There we go. I think that is what I'm after. Put that wall in there. And perhaps we can take that door and put it there, I think. Did I put that? Oh, there's a wall, and that's a wall. That's fine. They'll come around to do that in a minute. Speed them up a little bit. Okay, right. Okay, we're in the morning. Are we still? Oh, we're still making loads of money. This is sweet. So I could actually finish off this entire suite, couldn't I? Well, let's wait till they finish building it. But while they're doing that, let's have a look at our aircraft availability. So Malta aren't giving me any more flights, no morning. That's a pity. I'd like to have a morning flight from them. Ford Air, they've got some flights. What have I got on the big gate? I've got an afternoon flight available. It doesn't need a large gate though. Union Air. No, they're small flights. Aerostar. Oh, 707. That's 180. Should we take that? I think we'll take that one. This is our first flight for them as well. Excellent. So we'll take you. And move you into there. So let's give you a slightly longer ground time. Okay. I could fit a good 2 or 3 more flights in here, to be honest, especially if I sort of tightened all these up. I'm not going to do that just yet. I just want to see how everything hangs together and move it from there. 'Cause there are others. Again, I'd like to. Actually, shall we start researching? What shall we research? Land expansion. That's 90 grand. We could do that. We could do that. Aviation ops. Don't need that. Standby gates. I'm not sure how they work yet, so we won't do that just yet. We need them at the moment anyway. In terms of our advanced ticketing, I don't need to advanced baggage hubs. Again, not yet. Light rail. I think our capacity is okay at the moment. But if I get another runway, certainly if I fill up the schedule, then I will want better transport options. Let's go for. I've lost it again. Land expansion. Okay, so that's one thing we will do in the next episode. Yeah, we're still profitable. Oops, stay there. Just zoom in. Why is this? It's isolated. Why is it isolated? It has got a conference table. Is it because I made them all one big conference zone to start with? Yes. Yes. Obviously, moving the wall around and stuff confused it. Okay, if I employ a new security guard, not on that, on that. So he'll be here at daytime, security that is, there, and peak, night time, no, early, no. So he'll be there during the day. Okay, let's move our CTO guy out of that office as well, actually. And we'll move our sales reps into these small pokey little places. So he's going to that one. Still haven't proven if 2 desks work. Okay, let's turn these back into offices. And let's employ some more sales reps. There we go. Oh, did I actually employ that security staff? I didn't, did I? I keep forgetting to click that. There you go. I think that's right. Oh, the sales rep's gone. You cheeky devil. gone in. He's gone into the big office. No, you're not having that one. No, absolutely not. You're going to have to earn a big promotion if you're going to take that office, matey. Unless, of course, you can put 2 people in there, in which case you can share it. Okay, let's pause this for a second. Let's get this all finished off. Right, this area here is going to be... where is it? Toilets. So as I played on, and the airline executives came to meet and talk with my sales reps, some of them did have bladder, hunger and boredom needs. So what I'm planning to do in here is fill this with all the stuff that you'd expect passengers to want if they have needs to be fulfilled. There we go. So there's a toilet in there. Let's zone them up properly, I suppose. So the female restroom, you can be that one, and the male restroom, you can be that one. Okay, and what we'll also put in here is, where is it, an arcade area. It seems a bit inappropriate, to be honest, but oh, it needs to be, right, the zone area. That's why it didn't demand I employ a security person on there, because the desk was slightly out. Actually, if I need to go here so I can see the area. I think I know where the area is, but it's nice to actually have it visible on screen. Just about visible. I've chosen the wrong colour carpet for this, haven't I? Okay, so visitors reception area. Yeah, so the back of the desk needs to be included within the reception area. That's fine, still plenty of room there. Cancel that. That's what I wanted to do, was cue the carpet. Go. Stick you in there. Why did that not work? Oh, I know why that is, because I've still got the planning colours on there. I don't know. Okay, let's go to you. Let's queue you. Let's fill you up. Let's fill... Actually, we can put a wall in there. We'll make 2 slightly smaller conference rooms. I think that is a bit small, but I think we can get a conference table in there. That should be okay. He said, hopefully. Where's the wall going? I can't see the wall. Ah, there's all. Okay, excellent. So we'll put that in there. And we'll put in windows as well. The usual door side window. That's not, is it? Again, me not clicking properly. Once more. Windows. There we go. It's taken the wall away already. Dope. How annoying is that? Rather. How can I put the window in? Not until the wall's built. Okay, we'll put some arcade machines in there. Are they in here? Well, that's where they are. Or just line them up against the wall, I think. Like that. Oh, could do with some seating as well for our executives. put some... Oh, we'll put some proper comfy seating in, I think. We won't have that one there. It's out of place. And perhaps one along here as well. Okay, so finally, some nice decoration. Nice plants. We'll put these, scatter these around. Ah, right. We see them happening already. So what we've got here is our sales rep and 2 executives from Malta. Oh, excellent. Now, I'm not negotiating with them for anything at the moment, so they're just meeting here to build up that trust and that relationship with the airport. But it's really rather nice. And as you can see, they have hunger and all the other needs that any other PAX passenger would have. So providing them with arcade here, toilets, and also we'll put in some fast food, shall we, as well. Drink vending. Put that along here, I think. Yeah. And food vending. Hopefully that will cater for enough of them. Right. And that will do, I think. Yes. So we have spent a fair amount of money on new materials. It's only 85,000 actually. I dare say fuel will come in and be a big hit. We spent 90 grand on research, and we've got a whole new floor, a conference suite built, and we're only, well, we've made nearly 110,000 in profit, and we're coming to the end of the day, so I dare say that will carry on. Now what I can do, I think, here is reduce my prices slightly, which will increase my airline satisfaction ratings. That they'll hopefully be happier. Did that just go down from 58 to 57? I'm not happy about that, but because some of them do complain about my my pricing strategy. Am I missing a chair? The chair's in the wrong place. Dismantle that. And let's put it there instead. And we'll finish off the other conference rooms and stuff in due course. But, oh, I need to assign these reps, don't I, to the airlines. So, who else? We've got one rep with Malta. I quite like Hawaiian. Are they happy with me? Hawaii? Oh, no. Right. I've got 4 flights from Hawaiian. The communication isn't terribly good, so let's get a sales rep assigned to those guys. You can, I don't know how many, these are a maximum number of reps you can assign to an airline, I'm not sure. Galactic. They don't appear to have any flights from me at all. Who else is poor? Aerostar. Oh, that's I've only got the 1 flight so far from them. And they've got some nice big aircraft. So let's speak to Aerostar as well. They're a newcomer on the block. Okay, so there we are. We have our new runway. We have scheduled a new big flight coming in. And we have a whole new conference suite. Go up, there you are. Where our executives can engage with the airline personnel and get better deals from them, hopefully. And we'll do that at some point in the future. That's it, I think, for this episode. I think it's been rather nice, actually. I'm quite happy. You'll see how this works more precisely. Oh, and there they go. They're going home. Are they going to... Unfortunately, there's no facilities here to stop for, apart from the toilets. Oh, is he going to... He is. He's got a bit of a bladder need. Or she. It's a he. You see? Now, I've no idea if providing them with facilities actually makes them any more pleased and satisfied with the airport. But it's always nice to keep your visitors happy, isn't it? Oh, he's even using the sink. Very sensible. Oh, what cute little hands they've got. Anyway, that's it from me today. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, it'd be great if you just leave a little bit of a like. It would be very much appreciated. But even better, if you've got any thoughts, recommendations, suggestions, even criticisms of what I'm doing in this game, it'd be very much appreciated if you would just drop a note into the comments box below. That would be awesome. And of course, if you've not done so already, please do subscribe to the channel, and that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in I was going to say airline fever then, but I've been wrong, wouldn't I? Here in transport, it's not here, for goodness sakes, man, SimAirport. I really do need to pay attention to what I'm doing sometimes. Anyway, from me here in SimAirport, until the next time, bye bye for now.